Am I live? I think I am. Figured out what the bonus 10% CPU usage was from OBS. It's the alerts. The alert system if you use a browser source instead of capture a chroma keyed window, but do that. All right, let's see what happens here. Well, just testing some stuff out. This isn't a real stream. This is a fake stream. Try this thing. The game itself is at 50. So the game has gotten its shit together. This do. Happens if I close this. Stream might just die. Let's see what happens. Got rid of all alerts. Should free up 10%. And we're at a pretty steady 75-80% usage. Which, when streaming a game, seems really normal. So what? I just have to not use alerts? Like, I have to not use browser source alerts? Even having the preview open doesn't do anything. Doesn't change anything negatively. Look at that. Look at those metrics in the top right, by the way. The game's sitting there telling me that it's using 13% of my CPU. Nice try. It's like barely going up over 80. Yeah, that performance meter is nothing. It's It means nothing. It has nothing to do with anything. You guys noticing anything? Good, bad, or otherwise? Oh yeah, it could be like specifically frame data. I'm not even coming close to 90% anymore. The game itself is barely pushing 55. Picked up a bottle and it's saved. Yeah, that's my worry. Yugis is like, it just came out of nowhere. What the fuck was I doing? How did I do that? Put that shit away. I want that again. Put that gun away. How did I put it on my back? Yeah, I'm using a default graphics setting. But I also turned off a browser source in OBS. Okay, let's see what happens here. Nothing. It's barely pushing 75%. The highest I've seen it go is 77. The game itself is at a steady 50. OBS is only using... It's at 44% right now, usage. How did I do that? I'll never get that back. Thanks for the 9 months. How you play? There's no alerts right now because they destroy the stream, apparently. Alerts are kill. This is so fucking weird. I'm just looking at it on my phone. It's definitely 60 FPS. It looks good. It's running. Someone tell me what the playback stats are. I can't look at them on my phone. Can I? No. What you're saying is it's Chrome's fault. I don't know if it's Chrome. Because it's browser source, and I don't know if it's the HTML. It has nothing to do with the browser. Specific browser. I don't know, man. It seems fine. Oh. Wait. They hiding something with motion blur. They are. Motion blur makes the game run way better. Way better. I'm at 46% now. When I turned motion blur on, it was at 58. Just doing this little loop. Maybe that's why motion blurs in every fucking game. Motion blur still on with low settings. Is. Game doesn't even look that different. Yeah, it does. Hmm. Every time I come out of a pause menu, my flashlight's back on. Like every time I come out of the graphics menu, my flashlight's back on. Turning on LOD did nothing. Oh wait, it gave me more frames. Gave me like 7 more frames. It did nothing CPU wise. Val's talking about or Bubba's talking about a completely different game than you, Val. God, motion blur sucks. Look at it. Look how stupid motion blur is. Fucking awful. I mean, it gives me like 8 fucking % more CPU. What is this? It is chromatic aberration. No, I haven't, Bubba. Usually I just turn motion blur off. Like my first play. Whatever. Not a big deal. Bubba's probably not allowed to talk about Sea of Thieves. We don't need alerts. We can do this without alerts. Alright, so what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go get some dinner. We're gonna come back. Play this all night. Or until something goes terribly wrong. Stop turning my fucking flashlight. Alright. If all I have to do is turn off alerts to get an extra 15% of my CPU back and this thing's barely pushing 70 instead of 99 to 100, I'll turn off alerts. They don't go off that often anyways, so it really doesn't matter. It's not the biggest deal to me. I can see the chat. If I need to, I can open stream labels, and that's fine. That's completely fine. I can live with that. Sound good? I just gotta recover after getting terse. Alright, so I'll be back in probably an hour, hour and a half, something like that. So I'll see you then. Alright, thanks for helping me with this shit, guys.